Hi, I'm Kathleen from the Bay St. Louis Library, and welcome to Storytime. This week's Storytime is all about hats because National Hat Day is coming up this weekend. Do you know there's a National Hat Day every year? Some people like to wear wacky hats, some people like to wear nice fancy hats. What kind of hats can you think of? Some hats protect your head. Some hats are just for decoration. Some of them are for parties. So there's lots of different kinds of hats. And we're going to learn a little bit more about them, and then we'll do some fun little crafts at the end of this where we'll make our own hats. You're going to learn how to say hat in sign language. And we're going to end this with Tootie Ta from Excel by 5, our partners in education. All right, you ready for a story? Okay, now we're going to learn to say hat in sign language. This one is super easy. A hat goes where? It goes on your head. All you have to do is tap the top of your head. That's hat in sign language. Okay, this little book is a cute little board book called Blue Hat, Green Hat. It's by Sandra Boynton, and she's one of my favorite authors. It says blue hat, green hat, red hat, oops. So this book has some colorful characters in it. Some of them are pretty silly, and one of them is sillier than the others. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. What color is that hat that he's standing on? That looks like a yellow hat. Red shirt, blue shirt, yellow shirt. Oops. What is wrong with this silly turkey? He's got his shirt on upside down. Yellow pants, red pants, green pants. Oops. My goodness, this silly turkey, now he's wearing his blue pants on his head. All right, blue coat. Oops. Now what? He's got his coat on backwards. All right, so now the elephant says red socks. He's trying on some fancy red socks. And the turkey says, oops, what's wrong with his socks? They're not on his feet. That's where socks go. All right, the elephant has green shoes, yellow shoes, blue shoes, and oops, what is wrong with that silly turkey again? Where do shoes go? They don't go on your head. All right, now the turkey has got it going on. He says yellow hat, green shirt, blue pants, red shoes, and purple socks. Where did those come from? And then, oops, he's jumping in the water and he's got all his clothes on. You're not supposed to wear all of your fancy clothes when you jump in the pool. That is a darling little book by Sandra Boynton. Okay, this is a great book by John Clausen, and he's done 3 different books about hats. This one is called This Is Not My Hat. And it looks right here, there's a fish wearing a hat. This is a Caldecott Award winner, which means it has great illustrations. So, if you look in the cover, it says, a fish has stolen a hat and he'll probably get away with it. Probably. Let's see. This hat is not mine. I just stole it. Oh no, we got a fish that stole a hat? I stole it from a big fish. He was asleep when I did it. Uh-oh, this is not gonna be good. Look, he's sleeping. And he probably won't wake up for a long time. Uh-oh. And even if he does wake up, he probably won't notice that it's gone. Probably. And even if he does notice that it's gone, he probably won't know it was me who took it. Oh, look at his eyes. He's starting to suspect something. And even if he does guess it was me, he won't know where I am going. Uh-oh, big fish is taking off. But I will tell you where I am going. I am going where the plants grow big and tall and close together. It is very hard to see in there. Nobody will ever find me. There is someone who saw me already, but he said he wouldn't tell anyone which way I went. Oh, looks like a little crab down here. That must have been the one who saw him. So I am not worried about that. Uh-oh, here's the big fish. There's the crab. I know it's wrong to steal a hat. I know it does not belong to me, but I am going to keep it. It was too small for him anyway. It fits me just right. And look, I made it. Where the plants are big and tall and close together. I knew I was going to make it. So see, he swam right inside the plants, but who's this? Nobody will ever find me. I see the big fish is going in there. Look at all these great plants. I don't see either one of them right now. Uh-oh, there's Bubbles. There goes the big fish. There's the crab. And look, the big fish, what is that on his head? I think he found his hat. All right, this is another funny book. We got lots of funny books today, called Do You Believe in Unicorns? It's by Bethany Dini Murgia. And all of the books that we've read today, the author was also the illustrator. So this one on the front cover, if you notice, looks like a horse wearing a big top hat, but it's about unicorns. So I wonder if a hat has anything to do with unicorns. Let's see. There's the barn, and even the little weather vane on top of the barn looks like a horse with a hat. And there could be a horse. There's a hat right there, and looks like an iguana. Hey, look, it's a horse and a hat. What color is this hat? That's red. No, I do not think it could be a unicorn in disguise. That's ridiculous. Oh, there's the iguana, checking him out. Oh, he's looking good in that mirror. It's just a horse who woke up with messy hair. That's why it's wearing a hat. You ever put on a hat because you don't want to comb your hair? Tell me this, why would a unicorn want to hide its horn? So do you think this is a horse or a unicorn? You think unicorns like to keep people guessing? I think it's just a horse whose favorite color is red. Now he's riding in the back of a pickup truck. Or a horse who doesn't want the sun in its eyes, because sometimes you wear a hat to keep the sun out of your eyes. Looks like he's in maybe a desert, because it looks like a big cactus there. Do you really think it could be that easy to find a unicorn? There's a horse right there. He's made it out of the desert, and there's some hills. He's still wearing his hat. Now he's on a boat. Let's be realistic. It's probably a horse trying to keep its head dry. Sometimes you wear a hat to keep your head dry. And he's surrounded by water. There's a rainbow. I do think a horse would take its hat off for tea, though. Oh, there he's drinking tea. This guy's peeking at him to see what's going on. There's teapots, teacups. So I suppose I can't be completely entirely certain it's not a unicorn. And there he is. He's riding a train now. He is really traveling. Oh, thank goodness. Now we'll know for sure. There's his hat. Well, there's another hat, and there's another hat. Where is the horse or unicorn? There's some kind of, looks like a castle maybe. Oh, he's in a foreign land. It's a, what is that? Could it be? Hold on a minute. Maybe you can only see unicorns if you believe in them. Look, there are 3 unicorns there, I believe.
Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo.
All right, welcome to our hats craft time. We're going to see what kind of crafts and activities we've got for you. We've got, as always, some nice coloring pages. We've got color by number, where you do some color matching. This one has some shape matching. And we've got 2 hats that you can make, because remember, you can have hats for celebrations or just for decoration or for dressing up, for costumes, for protection. There's so many different things that hats are for. So for our first hat, we're going to make a birthday hat. This is my version. Yours can look however you want it to. But you're going to get a hat template that looks like this. It's just blank. It's going to be on cardstock. And the way I did mine, but you can do it however you want, I used crayons, and I also used a little bit of diluted paint, but you can use markers, you can use glue. You're going to need glue stick, you're going to need scissors. And so I started by coloring mine with crayon and then going over it with very diluted paint. And it came out like this, because paint won't stick to the wax from the crayon. So I like to add a lot of design. I just made little spirals on mine. But you can decorate yours however you want to. It's your birthday hat. And you're going to get some little doodads that you can add to the top of it. So this one has a pipe cleaner that I just coiled around, and I glued a little fuzz ball on the top of it. So you can do it however you want. That's just to add a little extra wacky decoration. And it's going to look like that. You can also poke a couple holes in it and tie a string around it if you want, so you can keep it on for your party hat. The other hat is a superhero hat. This one wears like a crown, kind of. I colored mine. Again, part of this is going to be little foam stickers that you can peel and stick and add to it after you color it. So again, you'll need scissors and a glue stick and whatever kind of colors you want. And I started by coloring mine. Use whatever colors you like that you think are superhero colors. This was my finished coloring, and I kind of did the same thing on both of the straps that go on it. These are the straps that will connect to the top. But you can do yours as wacky as you want. And I put some foam stickers on mine. And I glued it together. And then you just wrap it around your head and get a parent to help you. Either you can glue it, tape it, staple it, get a parent to help you. And that's your superhero hat. Thank you for joining us for story time and craft time making hats today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can pick up your craft kit for making hats and hat activities at your local Hancock County Library system. Just give us a call first so we can have one ready for you. And we will see you next week. We're going to end this up with Excel by 5 and Tootie Talk.
to the top.